All right, everybody, it's me, Normal Cory, back again here with another video. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out and really motivates me. So, in a pretty constant journey, I've been teaching myself to DJ for the past, I would say the past 6 months. I've been really serious about it. And there's been a lot to learn. Don't underestimate what everything that you need to learn with DJing. There's just a lot of elements to it. So today I just want to make a video that's a bit of a remake. I made a video with my nice M-VAVE, yes, M-VAVE SMC Pad, which is a $30 Midi controller you can get online, with DJ Pro coming into my iPhone. So my goal over the past, I would say, week or so has been to turn this SMC M-VAVE pad into a sort of a mashup machine with DJ Pro. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to try to meander too much, but it's sort of a remake that I made of this video where I was at the bus stop and I mashed up myself to show you all what I was doing. But honestly, the bus stop at night wasn't the best place. Everything was a little shaky. So I thought I'd set up my setup at home and I would just do this really quick before bed. So again, please like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing. It can be a little bit difficult to motivate yourself to make these videos. That's why I'm not even on camera tonight. Didn't even want to see my face. So comment below if you want to see my face in the next one. And if you don't, comment that too. But we're just going to go over what we're doing. So just a little bit of background before I show you where I'm currently at with my mashup machine. I am a barista by day, and I started out making producing my own original electronic music with my MPC Live 3, which I have a lot of great videos. Check those out if you're interested in the MPC Live 3. But again, I had a cousin who asked me to DJ her wedding about a year ago. That was really fun. Seeing people posting about needing DJs for weddings. So I thought, hey, let's start learning about this. I've started DJing parties. And the really cool thing is as a barista, you know, most people, they just pick Spotify, pick a playlist, but I've been actually DJing at work, and that's been really fun. DJ Pro is a really great app for that. It has a thing called auto mix, so I can design playlists or pick a playlist and then just do auto mix with DJ Pro, and we can get the coffee shop pretty hype. People get pretty hype on that. But before we get too deep into that, and talking about, you know, this video is going to be about both DJ Pro and about my SMC M-VAVE pad. Try to make this video not be too long and too meandering, but again, there's a lot of elements to DJing, so I'm just going to talk about these elements. So, I have a really great, let's actually pull this out really quick. This is my Djay FLX2. The light's probably not great for that, but we're just showing that for a second. That one's great because it is pre-mapped for this DJ Pro software, which is really awesome because I was DJing a Halloween party and a friend let me loan that, and it was great because it worked automatically out of the box. So as I was learning, that was really awesome. So I've been using that at work, and for Christmas I actually received this device. And the unfortunate thing about this device is that none of the MIDI came mapped. So that's something that I had to do on my own. Now with the MIDI messages that come from the device and the colors of the pads, that's something that you have to do from the iPhone app, which I'm filming from my other iPhone that I picked that in, and I can do a video about that. Comment below if you want to see a video on that. One issue that I had in there was that the pads on Pad Bank 2, because there's two pad banks, some of them were the same, so you'd end up getting the same effect. So I went in and changed the MIDI channel of the second. But again, these colorings, I'll explain that in a second, and I'll explain where I'm at, because when you're actually mapping the things in DJ Pro, it can be a bit of a process of trial and error. So let's just talk about that really quick. And you have a much better view of the screen with this setup. So we click on this button here. We go over to settings. Well, this is an example of why you don't always want to use the screen because you click the wrong button. So we want settings, not the looper. We want to go to MIDI devices. So here we have our SMC Pad Bluetooth setup right away. And if you go through, you have all these functions that I've picked. So you can see this is taking a long time. But let's click on here. Let's do this. So this is a neural mix. Basically my idea is the left side deck 1, right side deck 2. Just correlates. It's just nice and easy. Same with the knobs. But let's click on this. And if you were to click on this, there would be nothing that would come up first thing, but we can have all these different options. We have the deck 1, and then we go through and we have a whole bunch of different functionality within DJ Pro that we can put on the pad. So that's great and awesome. I'm not going to go too deep into that. I'll just say it's been a lot of trial and error to figure out what does what exactly. So we're going to go through all of the functions and what I picked for my mashup machine. And if you're interested in me sharing this template with you, please let me know. I'm going to try to make this not last too long. So the next thing I'm going to say, the big reason, and I know other softwares integrate this as well, but my favorite thing about DJ Pro, right here we see I have Milkshake by Khalees pulled up. Go over here, I have all of these different playlists that I've created, which is really great. And there's all using TIDAL. I picked TIDAL because the great thing about TIDAL is that TIDAL, even when you're streaming, it allows for the stem separation. And like at my work, we don't have the best Wi-Fi at the coffee shop. I can go ahead and download the song, so I don't have the issues of needing it there. So another great thing, if we go through, you don't see it on here, but if you were to do cue points on any song, it stays on there. Let's see, let's pick one that is, I'm going to need to make sure that this stops right away for copyright purposes. But if we notice, we have all of the cue points up here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's really great because I did a set up all the cue points. But anyways, for copyright reasons, my video the other day was really great because my own songs did not get hit with copyright. So let's do normal Cory. That's who I am. We're going to do my own songs. And this is the great thing about TIDAL, is I can go through and pick all of my own songs really, really, really easily. So let's go up here. Memory Man, that's a cool one. Memory Man, something that you... Okay, so let's just pause and then we'll talk about what we're doing exactly when we have another song that's set up. I might actually change some things because I realized my template isn't quite complete. So we'll change some things. So we'll go over here and let's do, I want to do something that has words on it. And I think a cool one would be Pool Party. Oh, so let's change this. I never knew before you came around, something in your kiss. Okay, so one thing that you'll notice, and I'll talk about TIDAL really fast. If we go in here and we go to library settings, we're in settings. If we go over here to the format, we can pick whether we want, it could just all be major, all in major, major, minor, numerical key, which is essentially like the Camelot wheel, or this other one, open key. But the great thing about the Camelot wheel is that it the different numbers flow into the other numbers, and the A and B doesn't matter so much. But it's much easier to remember as a DJ than when you're using. It's a lot easier than whenever you're using freaking understanding the circle of fifths with the keys. Let's not get too deep about it. Okay, so we turn that off. I guess that's still on there. That's not good. Okay. I'm just realizing a bug in my own system. So let's correct this bug. So basically we have this turns the sync on for this one. This one turns the sync off the other one, but it's also controlling the loop. So we don't want that to happen. So we click this button here. It's going to take us where we are. CC28. Look over here. It says auto loop 2. Here's one thing that I didn't realize for a while. There's no videos about this. We slide it over. You can either duplicate it or delete it. The great thing about duplicating it is that you can create macro events. Now, I trying to recreate the Serato slab with my MPC Live 3. Let's not get too deep into it, but I was able to do that with macros. I'm going to make a video about that soon. Complicated enough, been testing it. I can't quite do it yet. While we're in here, I'm realizing something that I'll actually want. Let's go to the knob bank 2. Let's go to this knob here. It says high EQ. That's stupid. I tried that out. It didn't work good. So let's go here and let's go to mixer and let's go to crossfader. So one thing I like about this pad, if I'm at work and I'm baristing, I can actually like pull this out and actually DJ as I go, which is really, really, really incredible and really quite fun. So this might not make a whole lot of sense because I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. So this knob right here, it's unconfigured. It says deck 2. Let's go to deck 1. And I want to set this one up to the filter. We're going to go here, this one. It says low EQ, but we want to change this. I want this one to also be on the filter. Okay, cool. Boom. Did some MIDI mapping right there. Very easy. Okay, so now we know that that's loop. So we turned that off. So let's talk about my system really quick. Let's go back to the main knob bank. Now that we have some songs, let's talk about it. So we want the crossfader to be right there, right in the middle. So we have everything playing. But for now, let's actually just scroll over and see. I can go to the knob bank.
That I could see that you can understand.
Let's pause this one.
Where did I come from?
Okay, so let's pause that. Also, I want to do something that I actually could change, but I'm not going to right now. Let's lower these down just so we can hear what I'm saying. So just to start things out, this might not be completely linear. These green buttons, green means start. So that's a little quiet. Let's turn that up. Okay, that sounds fine to me. So that's start and stop. Oh, and what we show here, this is for a loop. Now this is to half the loop, unless it's not doing it. Let's go here. Half the loop. Yeah, so that halves the loop. You see that? And this doubles the loop. So let's press play. Let's turn it on. And let's half it. Let's double it. So what we can do now, that's all that we really need on both sides for this whenever I'm making remixes. But let's go here and you'll see this is the drums. So that turns the drums off. This turns the bass off. That turns the melody off. That turns the vocals off. So these knobs on the left are the EQ for each of the stems. So this one will actually turn. So I like it because you can get things nice and loud. I like using these because they're faster, but I like that it's so loud. So let's go to this. Oh, I guess I was actually in the second knob bank. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Go to the first knob bank. And okay. We'll get to what I was doing. I messed up on the second page, but we screwed that up. So let's go back to the second knob bank. And let's turn it. So let's turn some of these down. With something to spare. I like to party. Turn my vocals off. Oh, I did the scrub again on accident. So, this sounds kind of bad, but it's because it's out of key. So, this left button will put the left decking key, the right will put the right. So, let's do the right one. Notice that 4A to 3A. That sounds kind of weird. This button, the play button, will should start and stop both. Okay, now it's in sync. Very cool. Now, I like the colors because everything makes sense to me. The second one, this one is... Okay, so that's cool because those are just 8 different effects that I've just been testing the different instant effects, and those are ones that I like. So yeah, I set the crossfader up. Oh, I need to turn the knob bank on. And this is to have the crossfader. And I did this so I could DJ while I'm working with the auto mix going. I can switch between songs. I should probably set up a button to turn auto mix on and off from here so I can do mashups live. Okay, that's something that we'll work on, but we'll focus on finishing this video now. This button right here it scrubs through the song. Now, I need more time to work with this. This has been the most effective way of doing it. Now, with my other controller, I can set cue points really easily. Quantize, and that's another great way to flow through songs. But this works for now, and this one does on the second track too. And yeah, I just set up these filters here because I thought that would be great if I was, let's just do it really quick. Let's change this bank, and let's play this one, and let's... Yeah, so for some reason I had one song way quieter than the other one. It's fine. I think there might have been a filter or something like that. Yeah, this is where I'm at with everything, and I don't want this video to be too long, but please like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing. If you have any helpful ideas, I've been reaching out to Algorithm, asking for advice with these videos, with regard to setting up these DJ templates and things. my biggest advice with DJing is, in some ways, limitation can really help you creatively. So you really got to sleep on things. So it's been really fun to just focus on this little pad, and with this DJI, this interface right here, plug it up into the phone. It's really easy for me to make mashups on the road and make little mashup videos. And the great thing about one great thing about DJ Pro is that you actually have like a video thing, so you can have like a video crossfader. So I think what I've been thinking about doing for my own original music and for mashups and things is take videos of myself in cool places in Seattle, record it into my phone, save it in a folder, have the key, the tempo, and everything, and then just load those into DJ Pro and just play those back. Like I think that might end up being really cool and a really fun way to, I think I can get really good at DJing and make as much content as I possibly can. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out this video. Way more videos head your way soon. Thank you so much.